to make bread using dough and yeast. Aim. In this activity, our aim is to make bread using dough and yeast. Principle. Yeast cells multiply in warm and moist conditions quickly. Yeast does not reproduce when it is cold or too hot. Method. Let's now discuss the methods which we are going to apply in this activity. Step 1. Pour warm water to yeast. Step 2. To make bread dough, add large quantity of yeast soaked in water and keep the dough aside for some time. Step 3. The dough would rise. When the dough has raised enough, bake the bread. Step 4. Check the texture of the bread. Observation. We observe that the dough rises when warm yeast solution is added to it and kept aside for some time. The dough becomes soft when it rises. While baking, little holes are formed on the surface of the bread. The baked bread is soft and fluffy. Conclusion. We can conclude that when warm yeast solution is added to the dough, yeast starts budding. Large numbers of new yeast cells are produced in a short time. Yeast produces carbon dioxide gas when they multiply. When the bread is baked, the carbon dioxide gas escapes from the bread to form tiny holes on the bread surface. The yeast cells die during baking because the temperature becomes too high for their survival. Thus, yeast cells multiply quickly in warm and moist conditions.